Dr. Jackie Walters, the trailblazing OBGYN, wellness advocate, and beloved cast member of Married to Medicine, is stepping into a bold new era, one that marks a profound shift in both her professional identity and public influence. In an exclusive conversation, the Atlanta-based physician opened up about a major career evolution that's less about leaving medicine behind and more about redefining what healing truly means in today's world. Alongside this transformation comes a surprise moment on The Real Housewives of Miami, RHOM, where she shared screen time with artist and former housewife Gertie Abrera, an encounter that, while brief, resonated deeply with fans and symbolized a powerful shift in Dr. Jackie's journey. For over a decade, Dr. Jackie has been a fixture on Bravo's Married to Medicine, where her calm demeanor, medical expertise, and emotional intelligence made her a standout presence. But behind the scenes, she's been quietly reshaping her life's mission. Now, she's ready to reveal that she's stepping back from her active OBGYN practice to fully embrace a new path, one centered on holistic wellness, mental health advocacy, and empowering women, particularly women of color, through education, self-awareness, and emotional resilience. This wasn't a sudden decision, Dr. Jackie explains. It was the culmination of years of reflection, personal growth, and a growing awareness of what women really need. We talk about physical health all the time, screenings, nutrition, exercise, but we don't always talk about the emotional weight so many of us carry. And that weight? It shows up in our bodies, in our relationships, in our lives. Her decision to pivot comes at a time when conversations around mental health, especially in Black communities, are gaining long overdue momentum. Dr. Jackie has long been vocal about the disparities in healthcare access and outcomes for Black women, from maternal mortality rates to underdiagnosed mental health conditions. But now, she's taking her advocacy beyond the clinic and the soundbite, launching a new wellness initiative called Soul Care by Dr. Jackie, a digital platform designed to support women in their emotional and spiritual well-being. Soul Care isn't just another app or a self-help program, she emphasizes. It's a community. A safe space where women can explore their inner world without judgment. Where they can learn tools for managing stress, building self-worth, navigating relationships, and reclaiming their joy. The platform will feature a mix of expert-led content, guided meditations, journaling exercises, and live virtual gatherings with therapists, life coaches, and wellness thought leaders. Rooted in both clinical psychology and spiritual principles, Soul Care aims to bridge the gap between traditional medicine and holistic healing, a space Dr. Jackie says she's been drawn to for years. I've always believed that health is multidimensional, she shares. You can have perfect BLO. Their exchange, though brief, stood out in a season often dominated by drama and luxury. Instead of conflict, viewers witnessed two accomplished Black women connecting on a deeper level, talking about vulnerability, resilience, and the importance of expressing one's truth. Gertie doesn't just paint, Dr. Jackie reflects. She heals. Her art is therapy, for her, and for everyone who sees it. And in that moment, I realized how much we need spaces like that. Spaces where we can feel, where we can be seen, where we don't have to perform. The cameo sparked widespread praise online, with fans calling it one of the most authentic moments in reality TV history and applauding the rare depiction of Black women supporting each other without competition or comparison. For Dr. Jackie, the experience was a reminder of the power of connection, and a sign that her next chapter was already unfolding in ways she hadn't anticipated. It wasn't planned as a moment, she says. But sometimes, the most impactful things happen organically. Two women, in a room full of art and emotion, talking about what really matters. That's what I want to bring into the world now, real conversations, real healing, real presence. Her career shift is not a rejection of her medical roots, but an expansion of them. Dr. Jackie continues to hold her medical license and remains committed to advancing women's health through advocacy and education. She's involved in initiatives addressing maternal health disparities and has partnered with organizations focused on mental health access in underserved communities. But her day-to-day is no longer centered on delivering babies or performing surgeries. Instead, she's focusing on prevention, emotional wellness, and creating resources that meet women where they are. "I've delivered over 1,000 babies," she says, her voice softening. "And each one was a miracle. But I've also sat with women who were grieving, who were overwhelmed, who felt invisible. And I realized that sometimes, the most healing thing I could offer wasn't a medical procedure, it was listening. It was saying, 'You're not alone.'" That empathy has always been central to her approach, both as a doctor and as a public figure. On Married to Medicine, she often served as the voice of reason, offering grounded advice during caste conflicts and using her platform to educate viewers on health issues ranging from fibroids to fertility. But as the show evolved, so did her sense of purpose. "I love the cast, I love the show," she says. "It's been a big part of my life. But I've also grown. And now, I feel called to do something different, something that allows me to reach women in a more intimate, meaningful way." Her husband, Dr. David Walters, has been a steadfast supporter throughout the transition. "He's my partner in every sense," she says. "We've built a life together based on mutual respect, faith, and shared values. And he's been so encouraging as I step into this new role." "We don't need drama to make an impact," Dr. Jackie says. "Sometimes, the most powerful thing is two women of color standing together, acknowledging each other's strength, and saying, 'I see you.'" As she steps forward, Dr. Jackie is not leaving medicine behind, she's reimagining it. Healing, she believes, doesn't always happen in a doctor's office. Sometimes, it happens in a gallery, in a journal, in a conversation with a friend, or in the stillness of a morning meditation. And if her journey teaches us anything, it's that wellness is not a destination, but a practice. Her career move is more than a transition, it's a transformation. A commitment to a deeper kind of care. One that honors the body, yes, but also the mind, the heart, and the soul. And as she builds soul care, speaks her truth, and connects with women in new ways, Dr. Jackie Walters is proving that the most powerful prescriptions aren't always written on a pad. Sometimes, they're spoken in a moment of honesty, painted on a canvas, or shared between two women who've learned that strength isn't about silence, it's about showing up, speaking up, and healing out loud. The next chapter isn't about fame, fortune, or television ratings. It's about legacy. It's about love. It's about soul. And Dr. Jackie Walters? She's just getting started. Sheikh Diallo, a Malian-born professional basketball player who spent time in the NBA with teams like the New Orleans Pelicans and Detroit Pistons, might seem like an unlikely match for a Southern belle turned reality star and attorney. But Parks insists that their differences are what make their connection so strong. "We come from completely different worlds, but we're aligned in spirit," she says. "He's grounded, humble, and he carries himself with such quiet strength. He doesn't need the spotlight, he's comfortable in his own skin, and that's incredibly attractive." Their relationship began quietly, away from the glare of social media and reality TV cameras. Parks and Diallo met through mutual friends in early 2023, initially bonding over shared interests in wellness, spirituality, and a desire to live purposefully. "We didn't rush into anything," she recalls. "There was no grand gesture or dramatic meet cute. It was just two people who felt a natural connection and decided to explore it with intention." What started as casual conversations evolved into deeper discussions about life, family, and the kind of future each wanted. Parks, who has been open about her struggles with trust and vulnerability, says Diallo's patience and consistency helped her open up in ways she hadn't in years. "He didn't try to fix me or change me," she says. "He just showed up, consistently, lovingly, and without ego. That's rare, especially when you're a public figure. People either want to use you or fix you. Sheikh just wants to walk beside me." One of the most profound aspects of their relationship, Park says, is how they handle conflict. "We don't avoid hard con.
content.